Ito no video vamos a reaccionar a Tayuno Day 10.
Tu conductor con anticipación. InDrive, poder elegir es lo justo.
Cuando la celebración termina, tú no tienes por qué sentirte mal. Toma Alka-Seltzer Extreme, alivio completo de los excesos, dolor de cabeza y malestar estomacal.
Ever want to play God in a lab? Well, today is your last day as a scientist, because in this game, your experiment doesn't just fail, it wakes up, and now it's searching for revenge. But in order to create such a game, our first step is to code the player movements. But there's a problem. Since this is a laboratory horror game, and labs require safety measures, Scratchcat Drip doesn't really fit with this scenario. So we're gonna quickly craft him a suit that allows him to do safe experiments inside the lab. And with that, Scratchcat is now officially dripped up, and we can finish coding the movement for the player. But right now, our game feels a bit empty, so let's spice it up by adding some fire backgrounds. And these backgrounds aren't just connected to the game, they're actually connected to the storyline. But we don't exactly have one yet. But no worries, because I know just the person to ask. Yo, Scratchcat, what's good? You got a storyline for me, bro? What? Why not? Man, come on, you know they not like that. I know they subscribe to me, bro. Alright, thank you. Let's see what bro cooked up today. It's your first day in the lab. You have no clue what you're doing here, but you couldn't find any other job. But suddenly, you get a phone call. And who could it be? It's your boss. He's here to warn you about today's test in the lab. And since it's your first day, he tells you to just follow instructions on the notes he left for you. So you just go on your way until you come across the notes. You try to read the instructions, but you can't since you're dyslexic. So you just ignore them and go on your way. And soon you walk into the testing area where you perform your experiments, but you're not sure what to do. So you just randomly mess around, and this is when it happens. Huge explosion, blows everything up, but miraculously you survive. But now, there's an even bigger problem. The thing is gone. Not even gonna lie, Scratchcat low-key cooked with this plot, bro. But now that we have a solid foundation for this game, we're gonna move on to the next step in making this masterpiece. And that is making the drawers and items for this game. You see, I didn't want this to just be another FNAF game slop. I wanted something more unique. So our game is gonna be inspired by Granny, where the whole goal of the game is to find scattered items across the map in order to escape. So I made the rest of the backdrops for the game, but there was a problem. Since we spawn in the blue area and we need all 3 keys to win, we're gonna have to do some filling with the spawning system. There's also only 4 drawers in each area, and each area can only spawn in 1 key. So starting off with the obvious, obviously the blue area cannot spawn with the blue key because it can't unlock the red area and the yellow area, therefore you can't get the yellow key or red key to escape, ever. A solution would be either spawning the yellow key or red key inside the blue area first, which really narrows it down to 2 solutions, either red, yellow, or blue, or yellow, red, and blue. That's the only 2 solutions to make escape in this game possible. But we're not done yet, because there are still 4 drawers in each area, which means we have to do RNG. So to break it down, there's only a 25% chance of one of the drawers in each area being the key. So it's going to be formatted like this into text. We're going to have 4 zeros in each area representing the drawers, and each row represents the areas. Top row is blue area, second row is red area, and third row is yellow area. And it could be spawned in any of these, in any order. And you know what this kind of looks like?
Por este video. Gracias por darle like, suscribirte a este gran canal. Chao.